always start every clip with, all right. Today we're going to be going through our blind bags. So I'll start with mine. On the bag, it's just like a dry bag. A lot of the blind bags, it's like they can get wet. This isn't going to get wet. On the front here, it's got a nice little pouch. So I'll put my spinning wing decoys on there. I'll just put this in the top of the bag, so when we get to the launch, I can just grab that first. Then I got 2 pairs of gloves, and both these are warmer pairs of gloves. This ones are completely waterproof, and you can get like down to your elbow, so they're good for like picking up decoys or anything where your hands are gonna get wet. But they're not. The dexterity isn't the best on them, so neither are these. But both these I'm gonna wear first because I can move my hands well enough to do decoys or grab what I need to do, and they're gonna keep my hands warm. I'll wear these, one of these going out, one of them coming back. These are just like snowboarding gloves, so they're super warm, so they're nice for that.
They're pretty nice gloves. I'm always unprepared, and I've wore those gloves a few times.
Yeah,
they're decent gloves.
I bring like 4 pairs of gloves, so, and I don't use half of the time, but you're gonna get them wet sometime, and then it's like you don't want your hand. The hands are like the only thing that's gonna get cold. So
yeah, the main thing is to always hunt with somebody who has extra gloves.
Yeah, so I just bring an extra pair for Randy. So then I got my calls, so I can get those. After that, I got a bag of shells here. So I have those on the top too, so I can just get ready to hunt quickly. So those two, I like to stack it a certain way. Here, there's no pockets, so you have to like stack it. So you take one thing out, and then it's like, okay, that's my next thing. Then the rest of the stuff is stuff I don't really need, but if it's nice to have. So I got an extra hat in case my other hat goes to hell. Then just a water bottle. I know this is tea, but most of the time a water bottle. Yeah, will you get that fucking bag out of there so I can put my 2 items out here on this table? Then something to snack on, so I like just a banana. In case I need something, then that's what too. And then 2 extra pairs of gloves. 2 more extra pairs of gloves. I'll usually be the idiot out there with 1 glove on my non-shooting hand, and then this one's just naked.
Yeah, and you.
So Randy's left-handed, so I'll just give him my. We'll usually use like the heavier like snowboarding gloves. So I'll take the left one, and this hand will be super warm. And then Randy will take this one, and then his hand will be good. But are you alien like me? Do you still wear a glove on your left hand or no?
No, my right hand. I'm sure you're gonna see why Dave has so many gloves in a minute, because there's probably no gloves in my bag. Freeze my hand.
Yeah, part of it's not for shooting. I feel like it's harder to shoot, but then also for calling. Like, yeah, the glove muffles the call, but.
Yeah, who makes that? They make a shooting glove.
Like the murder / shooting gloves?
That thing's sweet though. It's like a chopper on this hand, and then you slide your hand into the top. Is that? It's Sitka or something, so it's probably like a $400 glove. Mm. Good idea, but.
Yeah, at least 99.
Yeah, exactly. What for 1 glove?
I mean, these are $7. They're pretty good though. Actually, they are good. I'm gonna throw these out. The other ones. If you're only getting 2, these ones are the ones. But these ones are actually pretty good for just cheapo gloves. They're like Fleet Farm Kinko Frost Breakers.
Those are for those cold mornings, huh?
I guess I don't know. The cattle ones might be more waterproof. These ones you can't grab shit with, so. But they're not bad. They're not bad.
They aren't bad. So. They're good choring gloves. So now we got my bag. Mine's kind of a dual purpose bag. It carries the spinning wing decoys and all my gear, which is probably not all in there because it's a Rogers Gear Series bag. It's a pretty good bag. We'll start with the outside pockets. You can put your spinning wing decoy posts in here. I like to carry quite a few with me. there's, like I said, I'm not prepared all the time, so I have enough for one decoy here. But so there's that. You can put all your spinning wing decoy posts in there, so that's convenient when you have to walk in. A lot of D-rings with me because I lose mine all the time. There's a ton of them in the bottom of the lake, and then yeah, they come in handy for a lot of things. And then in the side pocket, you got to keep the face butter. You know, that stuff's always. I'm a big face paint guy. Dave's a mask guy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Normally I'll have some masks in there too.
I'm a big face paint guy, so we got your blacks and your greens. And the brown's probably out because I like to use a lot of brown. And Dave went full red face one day.
I like that. I like that too. I have masks, so.
So getting into the inside, we got up here. There's, I don't know if you can see this real well, but there is a pouch up here, and this is where I like to keep like my spare remote for the spinning wing decoys. I think I got spare parts for the decoys, wrenches, there's fuses in there, there's batteries in there, gun oil. You always got to make sure you have gun oil. You dunk your gun. It's nice to have gun oil. I got a spare charger for the decoys in there, and that's about it. The toolkit, the toolbox. And then in here, there's this pocket in the center. You can put your spinning rings, and then I like to keep my dog remote in there. And up top here we got the calls. You got to keep the calls handy so you can get those out right away. Got a little lip dinner in there. Alright, I got one. I only have one decoy in here because typically we only run one spinning wing decoy at a time, or flapper or whatever. And then, so I got one glove.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah, it's insulated, so.
Oh, he's just a one glove bandit though.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm left-handed, so this is my offhand, so.
Yeah.
Also, got your shells. And then this year that's new to the bag is hearing protection, which I'm pretty excited to try these out, these Walker's game ears.
Yeah, so these ones are like, they'll actually increase the sound and shit?
Yeah, so you can hear people talk still.
Yeah, you can still hear the calling too. That's one of the downsides with the foam ones, you can't hear calling, but.
Yeah, and then I got another little thingy, the foam earplugs in there just for backups. And I always carry an extra jacket, or a light jacket, or a sweatshirt, or something else in there that's just, you can throw on if you get a little chill.
That's a smart idea too, because I fell in last year and I didn't bring shit.
And then I always make sure I bring at least a knife, some sort of sharp tool, or a multi-tool. A lot of times I'll carry a multi-tool. And then the last thing in there is the shell grabber. This is folds out. She's got a magnet on the end, and you get your snuff when you drop her in the bottom of the boat. Yeah, and of course, I don't have any snacks in there right now, but I'm a big snack guy. There's probably going to be gummy bears and gummy worms, and maybe a Baja Blast, and a bottle of water if I'm lucky. Some other snacks, some cookies or something.
See, so that's my style. I just bring one banana, and then they're going to break theirs out and be like, well, you probably want a little bit.
The waffles, that was, we sat out all day one day, and it was, the only thing we had to eat were some old waffles that day.
Yeah, it was like 10 a.m. and we're just freezing our tits off. And I was like, hey, Randy, you want a waffle? He's like, what the fuck? And then he's like, you've been holding those out on me all day.
Oh, well, that's it. One thing I forgot to mention, I probably should, is that this is actually a backpack. And it's fairly comfortable to wear, and it has a strap that goes across your chest right there, so it makes it pretty nice to pack in if you got to pack into your spot.
But yeah, so that's basically all the stuff that we like to pack in. I would say we're pretty minimal, at least I am for sure, but I feel like yours is pretty. I mean, some people, it's like,
we try not to take the kitchen sink, but
yeah,
you know, it gets, duck hunters are gadget people, and sometimes you get caught up with having too many gadgets and gadgets.
If you like this, you you thought this was helpful, consider subscribing. We got a couple more videos coming out. We're gonna do one about our diver setups, and then just overall like patterning your gun for a tight pattern.
Yeah, so we'll see you on the next one.